Start with a collie stick in each hand. You're gonna go through this collie stick fighting for beginners workout. I'm also gonna throw in a power component so you can get stronger with your martial arts fighting skills, either with a stick or without a stick. Start with one in each hand, put them on your shoulder. You're gonna drop them and pull them back, down and back. Make sure your feet are under your body, stomach up and in, abs in tight. Tuck your chin just a little bit. And then you're gonna start to extend your arm. That means not bent so much. That's going to increase your range of motion. You're warming up the joints. Starting to lubricate everything. Stay safe from injury in this workout. Now split that motion. Pull one stick back at a time. You're gonna get more power here, more range of motion. Your muscles will grow. But you're also gonna start to get more plasma, more fluid in these joints, and they're gonna heal faster and stay strong longer. You have great flexibility, but also great speed when it comes to these strikes. Bring that to a stop, elbows in close to your body. I want you to drop your stick to the ground. Palm goes to the sky. You're gonna bring it from behind your back and forward again. This small twirling motion with your collie sticks or escrima. These are collie, escrima, arnis, you can call them whatever you want. At this basic level for beginners, collie, escrima, arnis are very similar. Most of the styles are very similar. And this is a warm-up, so this is good for all of them. You're just coming forward, you do this about 30 seconds, and then reverse it. So you just drop it behind you first, go to the ground and back. Bring it back. Bring it forward, back. Then put them back on your shoulders. I want you to go down to the ground, make that spiraling motion, continue down, bring it up, reverse it, and then back, going down, and back up. Again, slowly increasing your speed gradually, a little faster and faster. This may be the last video that I do from here, Palm Beach Gardens Martial Arts, just south of Juno Beach, Jupiter, Florida, just south of Palm Beach Gardens. This might be the last martial arts video that I make from here in the school, Quantum Martial Arts on US Highway 1, just across from Singer Lake. Not Singer Lake, Singer Island. There's a bunch of water between us. The intercoastal runs there. But the governor of Florida just today said he's shutting us down. You can't leave the house unless you have to. I think I have to come here and make these videos for you, but we might not agree. I'll try it, we'll see. I'll ask some of my friends in law enforcement, what do you think? How can I make it work? You're doing the same motion that you just did. Right, we went down, we went up, down, and up. Now I want you to bring it from your shoulder and bring it forward. And when you finish it, make sure that the tip is here, as high as your eyebrow, and the bottom is here, as low as your bottom rib. This is the same as a striking motion, but you're gonna add that twirl. This is all for warm-up. Warm-up, we're gonna build power in your strike today. More flexibility in the wrists. And this move looks pretty simple, pretty easy, and it will be for you. It's gonna be an easy move for you, but maybe not at first. And allow yourself not to be so good at things at first. Allow yourself to grow into what you're learning, what you're doing. Good, and do it at the same time. 30 seconds here, and then 30 seconds here. Spend a little bit more time on these twirls today, or these spins with your collie stick. Another 30 seconds here. And then 30 seconds back here. And you get the basic idea. Let's go into the strikes. I was thinking about this today. The governor closed things. I've been waiting for this. I've got all my cameras set up. I've got my alarm set up. I'm not saying that there's going to be rioting in the streets and craziness, but there have been at times like this in other areas. It's better to be prepared than to panic. I'd rather be able to respond to it by hitting my sirens, getting good videos, making sure that I don't have anything of value in my space. I'd rather prepare for it, take everything home so I can work out with you again tomorrow, than get a call from the police, or maybe not even a call, because they're so busy, they're only responding to major crimes. They don't want all the cops getting sick with the coronavirus. Makes sense, right? So you have to learn how to defend yourself. I've been saying this for years. I don't know why more people don't learn how to defend themselves, whether it's with a weapon or with your hand, with your open hand. It doesn't have to be martial arts. It could be boxing. It could be just straight self-defense. And martial arts isn't necessarily self-defense. They're two different things. All right, so you've got a stick in your hand. This is pure self-defense right here. Put one on your shoulder and strike. Strike. Just think of coming from the temple through the cheek, right? Do that strike, and it's a slicing motion. You have to make an arc with your stick. Think of a sword or machete. If this were a hammer and this were a nail, I would come straight down and pound that thing into the ground, right? But it's not. Think about slicing his arm off. You're gonna do the slicing motion coming through. From here, this is my right hand. When you do that, put your right foot forward. Do this. About 30 seconds. I like time over numbers, right? Because you can increase the number of strikes as you get better in the same amount of time. And now, remember, we're working on power today. Power in this style especially is going to come from speed. You want more strength in your strike, more power, get more speed. So increase your speed here. Switch your feet, left hand, left foot forward, and go for good, accurate strikes. Slow is smooth, smooth is fast, gradually increasing. Watch what you're doing. Try to keep this in front of your body. You want to fight from behind your stick like this. Make sure it's not out here. That's not a good strike. You want to be here. That's a good strike. Right in front of your body. 30 seconds here. Switch back, and then I bring it to the opposite shoulder and through. Second angle. Second angle with that right hand. Switch your feet, 30 seconds. Second angle with that left hand. Just practicing the basics here. And think about what self-defense is, right? Self-defense with collie sticks. Pay attention, that's always number one. Number two, get in a better position. You could be here, you could be here, you could be here. Put the weapon between you and the threat. Number three, what are the targets? If they're coming straight at you, maybe that eyeball is a target, right? If they've got a stick in their hand, maybe their hand is a target. Now you're hitting the same angle, but a little bit different level. Maybe it's an animal coming off the ground. Your target is down here. Same strike, different target. Don't get stuck on technique. Pay attention to principles. What are the principles of self-defense? Situational awareness, always number one. Pay attention. Number two, better position. What's the position? With sticks in your hand, get them between you and your opponent, you and the threat. Number three, how to fight with collie sticks for beginners. Find your target and hit it, right? All right, so we had that second angle, left foot forward, second angle with the left, 30 seconds here. I want 30 seconds on these first two angles on both sides of your body, over and over again. These are the aluminum collie sticks from combative.com. KOMBATIV.com, and they're really fun to train with. They're a little bit heavier, which is going to add to the spin and the speed of my strikes. But I'm going to leave you with one exercise with another device, which is going to really strengthen your grips, heal everything, build wicked, strong, big, powerful shoulders so that your strikes are extremely fast. I want you to put the first two strikes together. On the right side, one, bring it up to that shoulder, two. Left foot forward, 1, 2. Now, every time you step forward, you strike with that new hand. So this is my right foot, steps forward, my left foot, left hand, right foot. You want your foot to place itself on the ground. It's just like boxing or punching. You don't want to be in the air or kicking. You don't want to be in the air while you're hitting. You want to land and push off of the ground. So when you step in with that right, that stick's coming out. They follow each other so fast, it's like a fraction of a second. So right, left, right. 1, 2, 1, 2. So it's first angle, second angle, first angle, second angle. Now let's add two more angles. Right hand, right foot forward. Drop this right hand to the ground, palm facing the sky. Bring it up this way, through the body. Again, imagine they're coming at you. What's the target? Their hand. Knock that hand out of the way. Maybe it's their rib, maybe it's the knee, maybe it's the jaw of that rabid pit bull running around the neighborhood that's been abused and is off the chain. Stop him before he hurts you or hurts somebody else. You have the right to defend yourself. 1, 2, 1. So we have these upward angles, and now put those together. 1, 2, 3, 4. Switch your feet. Down, down, up, up. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Keep moving. 30 seconds on each one of these drills. I like to, on the very beginning, when you first do those strikes, do 30 seconds here, 30 seconds on this one. But once you get past those, then I want you to start putting them together and thinking combinations. If you can hit somebody once, that's great. If you can hit them 4 times in a row, that's great. If you can hit them 15, 16 times in a row, you're gonna be better able to defend yourself. That's what this is about. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Now, before we get to the power drill, I'm gonna do a little bit of Sinawali because we're gonna use that in the power drill. Take the left or the right hand, put on your shoulder, left hand comes right there, they come together, elbows in, strike with the right. Remember when we were doing this at the very beginning? It's that same thing. I'm coming here, and then I'm gonna make that kind of like a V motion, bring that back to the other shoulder, and my left hand is now free to come out. When I do this, and I bring it back, that allows this one freedom to come out. So I'm gonna hit you with that. That's that second angle on the left hand. Remember I had 1, did that 30 seconds, then 30 seconds here. So when it's here, when it's chambered, that's actually number 2 on the left hand. Then number 2 on the right hand, and now I'm chambered on the opposite side of my body. My left hand does 1, there's the V. That backhand angle, 1, 2, 3. Think of V, right? Comes down and back. This angle, again, I know I'm beating on this dead horse, but this is so extremely important. This habit right here leaves you open in almost every weapon. This is the same in, someone asked me about katana or shodo, asked me about the different swords and knives. It's all the same. You fight from behind your weapon. Get the weapon in front of you. So from here, make that V, chamber it, V. They're all V's really, and under. 1. This is the most basic Sinawali pattern. 1, 2, 3. And come back to this chambered starting position. This time, when you do this, when your right foot's forward, 1, 2, 3, and you get into this chamber, as you're slicing with that left foot, and what hits first? The stick or the foot? The foot always, right? So right as the foot's coming forward, this is coming out. So as you plant that foot, bam, you hit them hard with that, and you get it back out of the way. 2, 3, right foot forward, left foot forward, right foot, left foot, right, left, right, left. Now you might be stuck in your house. If you're not stuck in your house and you can go outside, in the Philippines, the guys in the Philippines send me their videos all the time. Thank you so much. A lot of law enforcement guys in the Philippines fight with these. Hello. But they use a stack of tires. Traditional schools sometimes have a stack of tires. In the school in Ohio, we have multiple different striking surfaces. The big long bags, those are fun, the big banana bags. This is a new guy I've got here. That's fun to hit, but you can improvise. Think of anything that you can. Oh, if you don't have a pair of these fancy collie sticks, or you don't go to combative and you can't afford it, or you live in a place where they don't ship these things to you, take a broomstick, cut the broom off, cut it in half, you've got your collie sticks. Don't wait to get started. Let's say you don't even have that. Get 2 magazines or 2 thick newspapers, roll them as tightly as you can, and tape them as much as you can. Put one in each hand, and then you have a pair of collie sticks. Improvise. If you think of something else, put that in there. Oh, congratulations on your brown belt. Don't quit. Keep going. It's never too late. And when people ask me, it's like, I don't care about your feelings. If it hurts your feelings, because I tell you how good it is for you, because I believe it to the core of my being. how much value I've had from the martial arts. So please, whether it's training with me here or somebody else online, or find a school, but start training again. You don't necessarily need a school to train. All right, anyway, so this is the finishing motion. I want you to finish here, go a little bit faster, and then start to turn. Turn your body, and then I want you to go lower. Bend your knees. Think of fighting lower. Remember, you want to stay behind your sticks, right? And then go higher. And go lower, go down to a knee if you can. I'd show you, but I think I'd disappear. And then keep going. Now, if you want to buy collie sticks, I'll put some links in there of companies that sell them. You can get foam collie sticks for practice on Amazon.com. You don't necessarily need foam to practice. I think that's the only thing they sell though. But buy 2 dowel rods, 36 inches. They should be about as long as your arm to your fingertip. See that? If you buy it, you can buy 2 dowel rods. I'll put the link in here of any kind of wood. Loved camp. I used to love camps all the time. That was my favorite part of the year. 36 inches, buy 2 of them, start practicing. If you can't find like authentic collie sticks, the best collie sticks other than these are great to train with, but if you get them made out of rattan, bamboo's a little heavier, but rattan is super flexible, they last forever. And then when you get a partner and you start to fight with them, all collie sticks are gonna get chopped up and beat up pretty quickly. You'll learn how to tape them, how to make them last a little bit longer, but you'll constantly go through them. But for right now, if you don't have any, to start a stick, even if it's, it could be a plastic stick. Cut it in half, you have 2, and that's the length you're looking for, about the length of your arm like that. All right, let me grab the other device I want to show you. I know, sorry, those are loud. That's the only drawback about the aluminum. They kind of hurt your ears when they pop each other. Now these are Indian swinging clubs, or Indian clubs. And Indian clubs have been around for thousands of years, supposedly. I don't know, I didn't live that long ago. But the military has used them for a long time, especially the British military. They started bringing in the Gurkha soldiers who were, if you don't know anything about them, Google it, Gurkha, G-H-U-R-K-A. Those guys are still, to this day, you know, the Nepali soldiers, the Indian soldiers, all these guys from that part of the world were tough as nails up here and tough as nails in their body. Extremely strong. And this is what they use in the gym. They don't go into the pec deck, they don't do the bench press, and they don't do the squat. They use things like this, and they get super wicked strong. Now these things are amazing for your shoulders, but they also, when you start to learn how to use these in training, for collie especially, or escrima, arnis, or knife fighting, or any of the other weapons-based martial arts, or even just open hand martial arts, you can get stronger hands, shoulders, wrists, elbows from swinging Indian clubs. Now, you've seen this before in this video. This was our beginning workout. Just right here. These are 2 pounds. I'm gonna put a link here too. If you wanna get your own pair, you can get those from Amazon or somewhere else if you find them online. And a lot of people like wood because they're traditionalists. I don't care. I have wood and metal. I just want something that's heavy. I started with a pair of collie sticks and I would tape weights on the end to make them heavier because you couldn't buy these. Years ago, there was no Amazon, right? There was, Amazon just sold books. Your hand goes here around the end here. These come in a set, 1 pound pair and 2 pound. This is a 2 pound pair. It's kind of a lightweight for me. I've got 5 and 10 pounds and 15 pounds over there. But you start as light as you can. Start with sticks if you can, because these are such small muscles, you don't want to hurt them. So you're going to drop them here, you bring them back, and then you're going to start to split, just like we warmed up with the collie sticks. And these are really going to start to gradually increase the health of your shoulders, your joints, your hands, your wrists, while also building muscle, bone density, tendon strength. It's going to change your bone marrow inside your body. I don't know that because I didn't look inside mine, but that's all the studies show that. And I'm not a scientist or a doctor, but you can verify that. And I'm not always right. I'm often wrong. As my mentor says, I'm never in doubt. All right, so the second exercise here, because I want you to get strong with your collie strikes, is you're going to do that wrist roll. Just rolling forward, elbows in. Isolate those wrists and then reverse them. Forward and back. 30 seconds each way. And then starting on your shoulders, one goes down and then the other goes down. Down and up, down and up. And then the last one, because I got to get going, start in your chambered position. Slowly doing your Sinawali. Sinawali just means weaving. So the Sinawali patterns are weaving patterns. And if you go slow at first, and gradually increase the weight and the speed. Start with your 1 pound or your sticks, and then go faster and faster. You're gonna feel this in your shoulders, in your upper arm, in your forearm, in your hands, and you're gonna get extremely strong. All right, let me know in the comment section what else you wanna work on. This is your Kali Martial Arts for Beginners, coming from somewhere near Palm Beach Gardens. This martial arts school is closed as of today. Yes, we are blessed. Thank you so much. Keep training, and I will see you on the next one.